Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself in this situation. So do I. G'day, nosebleeders, Diction here. It's finally here. We only waited, what, 2-3 more years than the initial release date, but it is finally here. Charlie the Unicorn finale. Part 1. Lisa makes me feel better about myself. That's probably not a good thing. All of that being said, I really enjoyed it. And I thought, this is an interesting song. Let's jump right into it and try to interpret it. I'm not gonna do a retake. This is great. Wow, this is just great. Now, I know what you might be thinking.
Yo, is this person
autistic?
Yes. What?
There's no meaning behind it.
There we are.
There's no meaning behind this song. It's just Charlie the Unicorn. It's silly. What a dummy-dumb. What a dummy-dumb.
I propose to you, good sir, or is it ma'am? It is ma'am. Ah, ma'am.
Ah, man.
I love Film Cow too much. That social commentary has always been at the core of the Charlie the Unicorn series since the very first episode, which is a critique on religion and the promises it offers its followers, aka Candy Mountain, Charlie, Candy Mountain. I'm gonna end up in a cringe compilation. Yay. Now, as someone who is both a Christian and who loves independent content creation, while I don't agree with the generalization of the message, I can't say that it isn't an amazing video. Other examples of deeper meaning in Film Cow include depressing undertones in shorts like Gary and the Horse Dreams, which provide insight into some of Jason's personal struggles.
I just had a few moments of freedom today, the freedom to finally do all the non-horse stuff I wanted to do, and I just stood here.
Don't know where to start?
I don't know if I can start, Gary. I'm a different horse than I was when I had my big dreams.
In episode 5 onwards of Llamas with Hats, which was basically Jason's way of saying to the part of his audience that wouldn't stop nagging him for more Llamas with Hats, you know what? Fine. You want more Llamas with Hats? Here's more Llamas with Hats. There's literally nowhere for it to go after Carl dropped the flippin' nuke, but here we go.
Is this what you want?
Episode 5, Carl is up to his usual shenanigans.
I may have created a crack in space-time, through which to collect millions of baby hands.
And Paul mirrors the audience's reaction.
Huh.
What do you mean, huh?
I think I was expecting worse.
Worse? But this is totally fucked, bro.
I know, but after last time with the nuke and the faces...
Episode 6 opens with this.
Aren't you gonna say it?
Say what, Carl?
That. My name, all offended and annoyed.
I'm leaving, Carl.
The joke's over. It's done. Paul's had enough and he's moving on like Jason did, and the audience who keeps asking for more should do... but won't. Episode 7, Paul's gone. There's a fake Paul, but it's obviously not the same. There's nothing left. No shock value. The humor doesn't work anymore. It doesn't even matter how Paul reacts, hence why he's gone and fake Paul's an incomprehensible babbling sheep. It's just Carl and his antics now, and even this is upset when the sheep sits down.
What are you doing? You're sitting. You never sit. You're always standing, Paul. You're not supposed to sit. I find this very upsetting.
The humor of the series has always been from the straight man, funny man dynamic of Paul's shock and Carl's deadpanness. Paul has nothing of value to add after Carl dropped a flippin' nuke, and Carl, who's always been calmly detached, is upset. It's just unsettling, and not in a humorous way. And it's in this episode where the dynamic that made this show what it is completely shattered, that the music during the credits starts to get progressively more distorted each episode. There's also this line which can be interpreted as a direct statement from Jason to the part of his audience that keeps nagging him for more Llamas with Hats.
You don't even care, do you, about my feelings?
Here's how the next episode starts.
Paul, are you home? Ding dong. Landlord, pizza delivery, fire department,
bank manager. You have an appointment.
What do you want, Carl?
I want to be treated like a friend, Paul.
We're not friends anymore.
Didn't you get my apology piano?
Pianos aren't supposed to bleed and scream.
I guess it was less a piano and more a statement on pianos.
Carl fires off a number of attempts at humor, which without getting a response from Paul, aka the audience, fall flat, and Carl straight up describes the last few episodes of this series.
I guess it was less a piano and more a statement on pianos.
The last 3 episodes haven't really been episodes of Llamas with Hats, since the very dynamic that made the show what it was changed after he dropped a nuke, as much as they've been statements on the series themselves. Next episode starts with Carl making a sad imitation of the first episode. And what do you know? It doesn't work anymore.
Carl, there is a dead human in our house. Carl, what did you do?
Carl, I can't believe you.
Oh, hey. How did he get here?
Uh-oh, what have I done this time?
Why did you kill this person, Carl?
You killed someone and chopped them up, and they're right here on the floor, Carl.
Me? I didn't do this. I've never seen him before in my life. I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
I didn't do that. Why would you think I did such a thing? I think I would have remembered dismembering someone and putting all their bits on the ground right here. That's not the sort of thing I would usually forget about.
Now, from here on, Paul starts representing the audience that won't leave Jason alone when he doesn't want to keep making more flippin' llamas with hats anymore. The mask then comes to life, or at least it does in Carl's mind.
Carl!
Who said that?
It was me, Carl.
And tells Carl, i.e. Jason,
You must finish your work, Carl.
My work?
There is so much to do. We mustn't dawdle.
the mask then starts yelling, Carl!
Carl!
Yeah?
Carl!
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Carl!
What?
Which seems to represent the audience nagging Jason to make more, boiling everything down to a punchline he can just repeat again and again and again, even if it doesn't make any sense anymore and the whole idea behind the series is long gone, but okay then. The mask then asks this.
What are you planning, Carl?
I'm kind of just freestyling it these days, taking things as they come.
You're better than that, Carl. You're better.
I am, aren't I?
You're Carl.
I am Carl.
Carl!
That's me.
Carl!
You sure like your yelling.
This seems to represent the part of Jason's audience which kept nagging him for years after episode 4 where the series was going, even though Jason was done after episode 4, and Jason was just like, I'm just making whatever other videos I want to make, and the audience is like, no, keep doing llamas with hats, and Jason was like, okay, you know what? The constant nagging has actually given me an idea of where to take this series. I guess I'll keep making more llamas with hats. And this,
You sure like your yelling.
again, seems like the nagging part of his audience just wanting to hear Paul yell, Carl! Again, like, wow, you sure like hearing Paul just yelling Carl for no reason.
What's wrong with you?
Next episode. Everything is just creepy. There is nothing in this that's fun anymore. The other episodes were a bit funny, but this... No, there's no funny to be had. This line seems to represent the audience's reaction to this episode, and even maybe the last few episodes as a whole,
Were you always this creepy, Paul?
reflecting on what this series has become and if it was always like this.
I know, it's all laughs with old Carl.
This line here seems to be Jason feeling the need to give people what they want despite his depression. Carl, aka Jason, starts shoehorning some old jokes in which just don't belong anymore.
Was that you? Maybe it's my stomach making the rumblies. Hungry for hands. Remember that, Paul?
The whole idea of the show is gone. This is Jason giving the audience that keep nagging him for more as if, yep, that's it. The entire dynamic which made this funny is gone, but you want more, right? Here you go. It's not funny, is it?
Carl!
No luck with the rope?
I'm sorry, Carl. You'll need to do this yourself.
Well, that's a bummer.
Carl!
That's not gonna work. I'm in too bad a mood.
Carl!
All right. Oh, hey, how did all these bodies get down here?
You killed all these people, Carl.
Collecting piles of human meat is my least favorite thing to do.
Carl!
I am a rascal, just a no-good troublemaker. That's me.
And this again seems like Jason feeling like he has to just give people what they want despite his depression and the fact that the concept of the show just doesn't work anymore. Next episode. So Carl, aka Jason, thinks that he's finally done. So he just stands there. Until...
Carl!
This exchange embodies everything episode 5 onwards is. It's a conversation between Jason and the nagging part of his audience, how they've responded to it, how he's responded back, how the real Carl, aka the original audience who understood what the concept of the humor of the series was, how they feel about the series now, and how Carl yelling back at the mask represents every episode after episode 4 being Jason yelling back.
I guess I'm done.
You must complete your work, Carl.
There's nothing left to complete. It's all gone.
Carl!
I'm done, Paul. Why are you still yelling at me?
You must complete your work, Carl.
All the hands are eaten, all the meat creatures are made, unleashed, and then also eaten.
Carl!
Yes, it was very upsetting.
I can't believe you, Carl.
Do you remember the blood vortex in Paris?
Carl!
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Carl!
You know what? I don't even think you're really Paul.
Of course I am, Carl.
I think you're a liar and a cheat.
You must finish your work, Carl.
I'm gonna go find the real Paul.
Carl!
I don't think he's gonna be very pleased about all this stuff I've done.
It's almost time.
Remember the orb thing with all the nerves? It would shock people, then eat their skin?
Yes, Carl.
Paul is going to be really upset to learn I made that.
You're almost done, Carl.
When I find the real Paul, I bet he's going to be the most mad at you.
Carl!
Identity theft, that's a felony.
Carl!
Yelling, also a felony.
Carl!
Paul!
Carl!
Paul!
Next episode.
Oh.
Paul's gone. Only Carl's left.
Carl! Oh, hey! Carl! I didn't do that. Carl! Carl!
Carl's dead. It's all finished. It's over. The credit music returns to normal. But they still want more! So Jason made Llamas with Hats babies, which is basically if Total Drama Daycare was self-aware. This way, Jason can give the audience who still doesn't flipping get it yet another statement, make more money, and also give them some more Llamas with Hats. And also the audience that gets it might also find it fun because it's self-aware. G'day, Nosebleed.
Oh my goodness!
I fixed it.
You did not.
I did not. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to rip this band-aid off because it looks ridiculous, so I'll probably do that by the end of the video. Hopefully, it doesn't bleed, because if it bleeds, it means that I'm gonna have to put... I'm out of focus. And I'm also out of, like, focus. I'm a bit sleep deprived. Okay, so there's been a bit of a change of plans for this video. The main goal originally was going to give my interpretation behind the meaning of the song in the part 1. Stop saying the. Since then, my mind is expanded. Some of the themes that I was thinking that the new song is falling under. Oh, that might actually, yes, it does. It does fit with some of the songs in the other Charlie Unicorn episodes. And that combined with the fact that the backstory stuff that I was giving as kind of a preemptive to allude to it, say, look, there's deeper meaning behind Film Cow, as theorized by YouTube Explained, who did 2 videos. He did one on Charlie the Unicorn, so I didn't explain the deeper meaning behind the original Charlie Unicorn that he theorized. The other one, I want to give my own spin of it, which is Llamas with Hats. The preemptive stuff became the main thing. This is just lost focus. So I just thought, why don't I just split the 2 videos? That's why the rest of this video is such a confusing mess. Next week, we're gonna have one that just a major theory that has expanded to cover almost all the songs in the Charlie the Unicorn series. So yeah, probably should have placed it like vertically so I could clean up a bit of this monobrow that I got going. Can we also get some preemptive Fs in the chat because this is going to hurt? Ah, that wasn't actually half bad. Got him.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Diction. I'm a Christian on a mission, and it's with conviction. I stay in the claim that the savior of our race, Jesus is his name, and his game is grace. Hey, how you doing? My name is Diction. I'm a Christian on a mission, and it's with conviction. I stay in the claim that the savior of our race, Jesus is his name, and his game is grace.